WWE Clash of Champions.
This pay-per-view exists. Also, Clash of Champions? Seriously, this whole concept, the name, the font, everything about it is the exact same as Night of Champions. The only difference is the first word, which honestly doesn't make sense. When I hear Clash of Champions, I think that all the champions will be competing against each other in matches tonight. Also, I guarantee that WWE would have been fine with naming this event with any word as long as Champions was at the end of it. Battle of Champions, War of Champions, Breakfast of Champions, Condom of Champions, or Cock for short, no pun intended, etc. And one last thing, WWE could have had the chance to bring back the awesomeness of the Night of Champions where every match was a championship match. If only this wasn't exclusive to Raw, we could have had a true Night of Champions or Clash by having all 9 championships on the line. What a missed opportunity. With a new pay-per-view event, let's have the stage look exactly like WWE Raw's stage and nothing new because we're lazy as hell. Brilliant! Championship! I heard you could actually kill someone by throwing boxes of cereal at them.
This is scheduled for one fall.
Kofi is once again throwing cereal pieces into the crowd, thus littering. I don't understand this. Why is the commentators on the stage now instead of ringside, yet SmackDown commentators remain in the same place as they normally would?
Now we have been married to these championship titles.
Married to titles.
And break us up like Brangelina.
Mocking real-life divorce. Divorce is no laughing matter. That shit ain't funny.
And also our German announce team, Carsten.
The English-speaking commentators moved to the stage because they finally couldn't take their tables always being destroyed, so they selfishly let the Spanish and Germans take the fall instead. Who cares what's trending?
Kingston, a 5-time tag team champion. Oh, Spinebuster!
Alright, gotta give Carl that one. That was an awesome counter.
And Gallows looking for the choke slam!
Does almost every tall big wrestler have to do a choke slam?
Great ring awareness.
Luke blocked his face before he even came close to hitting the stairs.
Xavier with Francesco! The Midnight Hour! For Anderson and Gallows!
Victory due to outside interference is always a sin. Also, you guys don't like it when people like The Miz cheat to win by outside interference, but you condone this? Hashtag Clash of Screwjobs.
JBL and I were stuck in a car for 3 hours with Byron Saxton.
Whatever. What up with the robe change? I understand that purple was the theme color for the CWC, but this is not the CWC. If they're just gonna go ahead and change robes depending on the division, why is there no pink robes to represent the female division or something? I don't know. Previously on Purple Monday Night Raw? What is this, a new arcade game?
Into the Boston Crab, and now he hooks the legs of Kendrick.
TJ is clearly hooking Bryan's arms after locking in the Boston Crab. But I also am going to remove a sin for that awesome version of the Boston Crab.
Who refers to himself as a wrestling Yoda.
Wrestling Yoda. Sin that I must.
Oh, well-placed kick to the side of the head.
Back of the head.
If Perkins were to lose, it'd be more disastrous than Tom Phillips' attempt at my haircut.
How would TJ lose and be disastrous? Everybody loses. And what the fuck about a haircut?
Agility by Perkins. Looking
Haha, you failed. I know TJ did the double-arm chicken wing into the atomic drop, but it looks like all he did was sandwich himself. Why is there a post-match interview going on?
Oh, my Lord!
Oh, that's why. You're really trying to blind me from sending this event, aren't you?
Match 7 in the Best of 7 series.
So, I'm guessing we're not counting the fact that they had a match the previous night at WWE Live in Chicago, which Cesaro won, thus winning the Best of 7 series? Why aren't they counting that match? If you begin to tell me that it's because the event was not televised, Cesaro won his first victory in this series at a non-televised event. So why aren't they counting this one too? This is really match number 8. Even the WWE really wants me to say my new catchphrase on their pay-per-views, because who gives a shit about Hulu?
And Sheamus, the Irish Curse backbreaker.
That wasn't the Irish Curse backbreaker, that was just a regular backbreaker.
Could be the opening Cesaro needs, and that was an uppercut right to the back of the head.
Bullshit. That was an uppercut to the upper back. Cesaro's arm was nowhere near Sheamus' head. What the fuck? Alright, gotta remove 2 sins for that sudden 619, whether it was slow as fuck or not.
Again an Irish Curse backbreaker.
Actually, that's the first time Sheamus hit it in this match. The other time was not an Irish Curse backbreaker. No, his neck is definitely broken. Seriously, a great match between Sheamus and Cesaro ends in this bullshit? Add in 3 sins because Raw always likes to piss us off. Also, think about this. Sheamus and Cesaro have been fighting for 10 whole weeks at this point. 3 matches before the Best of 7 series began, and 7 matches later, the championship they end up fighting for is the Tag Team Championship? I call bullshit on that. If I were either wrestler, I'd be like, I faced this guy for 10 whole weeks, and the end result is we team up to go for the tag team titles.
This has been a dream of mine, so I've earned my title opportunity.
I've earned this title opportunity because it's my dream. Think about that for a moment.
You can't even beat Sasha.
Charlotte obviously never saw NXT take over Brooklyn in that Iron Man match Bayley and Sasha had.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I thought this was about championships. It's nearly a full hour before we get to any more champion action.
I'll show you.
I got hit by a phone, so let's have a pay-per-view match against each other. What's next? You ate my Skittles! Let's fight in the main event of WrestleMania.
Breathe it in, Byron.
It's drink it in, Cole, you stupid idiot.
Corey should join me in the WWE Sins.
Champions is presented by
Skip!
His action figures disliked him as a child.
Chris Jericho takes as much time taking off his scarf as The Rock does with pausing before talking in his promos.
it's Sami Zayn.
How dare you throw a scarf at me? That's the ultimate act of disrespect.
Sami Zayn realizing what a victory would do for his career tonight.
Clash of Champions isn't exactly a big pay-per-view event. Now, if this were one of the big 4 pay-per-views, then maybe this would be the appropriate line to use.
His most impressive accolade, best friend of Kevin Owens.
Apparently, being the best friend of Kevin Owens is more of an accomplishment than becoming WWE Undisputed Champion, and I can never listen to that without sinning it.
Moonsault off the barricade.
Chris only grazed or probably didn't get hit at all from that moonsault, yet he acts like he just got his leg broken.
I asked Chris Jericho to put that on. I said, get Byron Saxton.
In case you guys aren't paying attention to this match, Sami just delivered 3 slaps to Chris's chest. Wrestlers must have a habit of doing rope flips on other wrestlers' arms.
Step up.
Sami blocked his head before Chris even jumped for the enziguri.
On the tightrope.
That was obviously an F-Zero tornado DDT, as that spin was weak as hell. In some ways, I don't blame you, Sami. Edge was an inspiration to me too.
Launching himself through the second rope.
That's the second tornado DDT that failed in the spin around. From what I've seen, you might as well call it spin and walk in a circle DDT.
Across the finish line. Codebreaker.
Sami began to fall through that code breaker before Chris even delivered the move.
Got it.
I find it funny how the crowd counted along with a pinfall but never said 3. I know, I didn't expect Chris to win either. Jeez, you only beat Sami Zayn here, not the freaking Undertaker. Also, for some reason, I think I see Sami's road as a jobber on the horizon. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I'll pencil this in and apologize later. Seriously, quit it with the stupid KFC commercial. It's dumb as fuck.
The name of the pay-per-view is Clash of Champions.
For some reason.
There they are.
Remind me to bring darts to WWE Raw in Buffalo this November so I can be ready for target practice during Bayley's entrance. Just kidding. Sending myself for being an idiot. Yep, Charlotte's definitely the villain. Black robe, black heart. Also, after all the shit that Charlotte's done to Dana Brooke, why the hell is Dana still hanging out with her?
Bayley!
All due respect to Bayley and Bayley fans, including myself, I honestly think she shouldn't have been involved in this match. Should have been the one-on-one rematch Sasha gets against Charlotte, and Bayley gets built up to a future women's title match at a major event, rather than an event that's so-called not Night of Champions.
No time for conversation when the championship's at stake.
Thank you, Corey. Secretly, he's the guy that tells me the sins of WWE. Just kidding.
This is with a clothesline. Whoa, triple drop kick.
Okay, I honestly don't know what to say about that.
Charlotte looked like she was going for a
Sasha just gave Charlotte the signal to go for the suplex.
gut of Sasha. And now belly hanging.
Seriously? A twist of fate? Just no.
WWE. Watch Dana. Hey, Dana.
Dana gets punched just because she's cheerleading.
Oh, Bayley hung up on the top rope.
Michael forgot to mention that Charlotte and Bayley hit heads from that.
Hit. Double moonsault.
Double moonsault, double sin remover.
Boots and another boot. Charlotte retains.
With quite some amazing moments of back and forth action, I gotta remove another 2 sins for a great performance. Congrats, ladies. Skip the damn pre-show panel.
All-time greatest United States champion.
Greatest champion cliche. Those girls that started screaming when Roman's music hit obviously lost the bet. I don't understand why WWE even has to make Roman's entrance boring to make sure we continue to boo him. I mean, he obviously doesn't look interested in what he's doing. Rusev waiting nearly 10 seconds before finally punching Roman, giving Roman countless opportunities to escape.
Rusev set back into the ring. Roman Reigns and now.
Look at that dumbass right over there, trying to quiet the fans down with the CM Punk chants. What an idiot! Yeah, sure, we're definitely gonna shut up just because you're putting your hands in a quiet down position. And honestly, I don't blame the fans much. I almost fell asleep watching this match. It was 20 minutes of slow-paced action.
Headbutt!
Oh my god, the diabolical headbutt to Roman's hair. Now that's just cruel.
Oh, drop kick right on the button!
Fuck that fan at the top left corner of the screen doing the yawning motion. Seeing someone as big as Rusev doing an almost perfect dropkick is awesome.
Calling for the disqualification! He's gonna kick Lana out!
Why would Lana putting her hands on a referee cause a disqualification when she's not even part of the match? She didn't put her hands on one of the competitors.
Countered by Reigns.
That's like, what, the 7th or 8th time that Rusev has been sent flying out of the ring?
Absolutely incredible.
Maybe if Rusev didn't waste his time yelling at Roman, he would have had a better chance of winning.
We're so incredibly proud. I mean,
we're literally seeing the same segment as the one before with Kevin Owens, this time with Seth Rollins. Why is a cameraman literally following Kevin through the curtain, trying to give us a behind-the-scenes of entering through a curtain at a wrestling event?
Halloween evening on Raw.
I honestly believe Kevin is trying to break the record of most times a champion goes outside the ring like a pussy. Hey, at least he'd be in the record books next to the longest reigning Universal Champion in history. Kevin Owens is one of the first wrestlers that I've heard that says ow at almost every single hit, whether it's a punch or a kick, which I find funny, yet not so cool.
Got himself, landed on his feet, followed up with a...
Kevin with the unnecessary 1080-degree spin.
Sling blade!
I want to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize to you guys for fucking up in the Night at Champions 2015 by referring to the Sling Blade as a neckbreaker. I'll take a sin off this event as the apology.
Oh, what a kick!
Kevin could have easily ducked that as he was watching Seth the whole time.
Oh, it's to the knee!
Actually, Kevin kicked the back of Seth's foot to trip him. He didn't kick him in the knee.
And Kevin Owens! Oh, my!
Probably didn't work because he's not part of DX, and because he wasted his time arguing with the referee. I don't care if Chris and Kevin are best friends and possible secret lovers. Chris's presence in this match is stupid in so many ways. Now, if he accompanied Kevin to the ring and was always at ringside, then fine. That was a weak knee. Referee knocked down a crucial point in match cliche.
10!
The crowd continues to count for Seth even when he's no longer pinning Kevin. After the 10 count, the rest did not count. Well, then again, none of this counted anyway, so we're just teaching the kids to count considering it's a PG show.
It's too much. They've ruined a classic championship match.
Man, I wish Corey was working with me on this. How great would that be?
And still,
I'm obviously in league with Kevin Owens and my husband and planned the whole thing with Kevin's title victory in the first place face. Also, this is literally the first time Kevin actually delivered the final blow in a Universal title match to win it, and that is just sad.